Imagine standing on a mountain peak, the city sprawled beneath you, glittering in the fading light. You've climbed hard-earned success, ticked off every box society told you to, but the air here feels thin, empty. The view isn't thrilling anymore. Then you hear about a second mountain, steeper and wilder, a mountain where the prize isn't self but something far bigger. What if that's the mountain you were really meant to climb? Let's start with the first mountain, that climb chasing success and personal happiness. It's familiar, yet it's a trap that many don't see until they reach the top. Take Sophie, a lawyer from Boston. She vaulted through Harvard, climbed the corporate ladder, bought the sleek downtown apartment. But when she finally nailed the position, she found herself restless, lonely, even hollow. The accomplishments didn't fill the void. She realized she'd been climbing her parents' mountain, not hers. Think of the first mountain as a treadmill factory made by culture. It promises glory, status, and wealth if you just run faster. But no matter how high you climb, it's designed so you never quite feel fulfilled. It's a loop of chasing approval and external markers. When Sophie finally looked around from her peak, the horizon was bleak. This crisis is the key pivot, because hitting the top brings a jarring insight. Success felt empty because it was never truly hers. This emptiness opens the door to the second mountain. Now picture the second mountain. It's not about you, it's about something bigger. This isn't a solo climb, it's a path of commitment that transforms how you live and love. David Brooks identifies 4 major life commitments: to a spouse and family, a vocation, a philosophy or faith, and a community. Each one demands surrendering your independence to build something lasting. Brooks profiles people like Jane, a high-powered executive turned foster mom who found profound joy by embracing these ties. Think about a spider web, delicate but incredibly strong because of the interconnections. The second mountain's commitment is like weaving your life into those threads. It demands vulnerability and dependence, but it creates resilience no solo peak ever offers. This shift flips your worldview. Instead of asking, "What can I get?" you ask, "What can I give?" Your happiness now grows from relationships and shared purpose. It's surprising how freeing surrendering to others can be. Trust becomes fuel, not a trap. But how do you actually live this second mountain? Brooks offers gritty, practical wisdom on making these commitments real and deeply fulfilling. Brooks recounts choosing a partner not for convenience or superficial attraction, but for shared values and the willingness to grow together. One friend's story stands out. They almost settled for comfort but held out for someone whose ideals lit their soul, and that choice reshaped their life. He likens vocation to finding a calling rather than a paycheck. Like a gardener tending not just plants but soil, your work must nurture your spirit and purpose. The payoff? Work ceases to drain and starts to energize you, connecting daily labor to a grander meaning. Community isn't about crowds, it's about deep roots. Brooks profiles a Utah town where neighbors rally for each other in crises, fostering a safety net no one plans but everyone counts on. Community, he shows, is the soil where second mountain commitments grow strong roots. Back on that lonely peak from the intro, Sophie now looks not just at the city lights but toward a second ridge, one filled with family dinners, real work passion, and a village she calls hers. That restless ache, its purpose knocking. So try this tonight. Ask yourself, what commitment am I ready to make that scares and excites me? That's your second mountain calling. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.